We weren't sure where to start today, but as Kyle Walker is trending across the globe, we may as well kick things off, shall we, with Manchester City's 1-1 draw against Atalanta. Look, the result doesn't matter. City are going to qualify, that's fine. Atalanta pick up their first point, whatever.
Atalanta got 1 point.
Yes, that's what I said. That's where I was going with it.
By the way, Kyle Walker was out of all these games today, the 2 things I enjoyed the most was Kyle Walker coming on and trying to, and he looked more like a goalie than he looked. He did, didn't he?
Why are you looking at me when you? He looked more like a goalie than me.
That free kick to save straight, it dipped straight in front of the wall, and then he come for a cross, and he was giving all that. And then Gabriel Jesus' penalty kick.
Oh, which was shocking.
One of the worst I've ever seen. That's my big takeaway.
Right.
In
case you missed it, Edison was substituted at half-time. Bravo.
Injured.
That's what I said.
No, he was substituted.
Right, was he substituted?
I'm giving it some context.
All right, lovely. Well, it wasn't a tactical substitution, was it?
Well, see, our producer was filling you in beforehand because some people might think it was a tactical substitution.
I don't know who that would be. Right.
Stupid people.
So then Claudio Bravo gets sent off. Then Kyle Walker comes on and makes more saves than Bravo or Edison did in the entire match.
And it was fun to watch. You never know what to expect. Listen, you never know what to expect when an outfield player throws the gloves on. You know.
You never know when you throw the gloves on a goalkeeper. Let's not deflect.
You know the rest of the dressing room. His teammates are just waiting for something to happen so they can laugh all day. But it was fun. I enjoyed it.
It was fun.
Look at the picture behind you.
That's it. That's our highlight.
But that's the thing.
Is that how sad our lives are now? We're in
correct. But tell you what. He had all the mannerisms.
Yeah.
He's putting the gloves on.
He didn't have the kid, though. I mean, look at that.
Well, what do you want from the guy?
That doesn't look right.
I'm not sure he was ready to play goalkeeper today. But he kind of looked like the sort of guy that jumps in goal at the end of training or something like that.
Yeah.
Look, he's trying to bring it back. He's trying to bring some seriousness to this show today.
I don't think there
Structure. Give us
I
structure.
pre-warned you before we started.
Jules, of course, the big story. Edison substituted at half-time. It wasn't tactical. It was precautionary. Do we think he's going to start the weekend? Pep Guardiola, of course, said that he didn't really know.
Yeah, that's the big question, obviously. They've said to English television during the second half that it was really precautionary, that he felt like a minor problem, muscular problem, I think in his thigh. So they didn't want to take, obviously, any risk with the big game at the weekend. And Pep saying also to Sky Italia, you know what, I've done stupid stuff before, even with goalkeepers, so we really didn't want to take any risk. That's why he had to come off. So you would think that between Wednesday and Sunday, he might have enough time with a lot of treatment to recover from it. And even if he's not completely 100%, they might take the risk of playing him. But it's not the kind of news that you would want to have before such a big game as well.
No, but at least you nip it in the bud. And if it is a thigh injury or a muscle injury, then it could be a problem. Particularly for a goalkeeper that they use as much as they do.
Yeah.
I mean, there isn't anybody better, Shaq, at pinging the ball. Almost starting moves off for them. I mean, he just takes it under so much pressure with such ease. So it is a blow, but I get the feeling by taking him off, it looks like they think that will get the job done. But they're going to need him because, you know, this is a defence in front of them that's already been shaky. They've got some players fit again, but not really match fit.
Yeah.
You know, will Stones and Otamendi play? Does he drop another midfielder, Fernandinho, that back in there at the weekend? Lots of conundrums for him ahead of the biggest game for them of the season.
How much of a game changer is it if he doesn't play at the weekend?
I think it's huge. I mean, we've spoken about this before.
How much of a percentage change would you say?
Oh. How much of a percentage change? I am going to go with 41% change.
That doesn't make any sense.
You asked me for a percentage, I gave you a percentage. It's a 41% change. in City's performance between having Edison and not.
Where did the number come from, Shaq?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I am not quite sure. But we've spoken about how important Edison is. Edison is just in terms of the way City play and the difference between him and Bravo, which I think is 41%.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.